Hi everybody, so this is another one of my little instructional videos. Ideas about sitting and standing, but also going up and down stairs. Many of us have issues with our knees. I personally have a bad issue with my one hip, but this knee has definitely got some cartilage issues I've had for probably decades. And so let's talk about sitting and standing first, standing up from a chair. Now I rigged this one so it was what I think is a good height. And typically people kind of get up like this, right? I do it too, I do it all the time. You can get away with that if you are clear about how to work with your pelvis. So I can get my body over my feet like this so that my sits bones are widening here. It's a lot harder. So a lot easier way to stand up, first of all. Open the stance. So I've got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Do not put this foot forward of the knee. And you can imagine what happens. If I get up this way, I'm going to put a vector immediately into this knee. Don't want to do that. Now I'm using this foot forward partly because as soon as I screw up on this leg, I feel it in the knee. And by screwing up, that means if my weight is in the knee, I can feel the pain here. But if I bring my weight so that I'm able to connect sits bone to heel, and to do that, I have to allow my body weight line to go out past this foot. When it's past the foot, all I have to do is release down to get up. Now reverse is the same thing. I take my weight past that foot. So I'm opening the sits bones wide here. There's the vector here to here, but also here to here. And all I have to do is lengthen the leg to stand. Now, that has other applications like going upstairs. So, going upstairs is in many ways easier than going down, so I'm starting with that. When I go up, I don't keep my body back and put the weight into the knee, and kind of nobody does that. I think going up is easier in that sense. So you'll get a tend to find the sits bone immediately. Sits bone, boom, it's easy to go up. Yeah, if you're hanging back and go into the knee, that's when you constrain it. But here's the thing. I want you to imagine when you're going downstairs, it's as if you're standing and just leaning back on your foot. So I'm standing forward like I took a step forward, and when I go backwards, I go through the toe, ball of the foot, and heel. There's absolutely no strain on the knees here. So when I go when I go downstairs, same thing. Toe, ball, heel. And my alignment is always sits bone over heel. Okay? Where people get in trouble going downstairs is their weight ends up going forward. And if you look at it sideways, the knee ends up going past the toes. So when your knees are past the toes, that's when you're putting a vector of force that you don't want into the knee, and you get knee strain. So repeat. Walking downstairs is like walking backwards. You go through the toe ball heel. I'll do it this way. It's like walking backwards. I went through the toe ball heel. Now, just one more thing. This is getting a little long, but it's good. Now, you got me pretty good? So, let's say you're at a low seat, like on a couch or something, and it's hard to do this. I mean, I can do it, but you got to work. Guess how it's easy? Spiral. All right. right? Spiral. I'm here, I'll do the other way. Spiral, right? Spiral. When I spiral, I use my spine and it helps me twist around so that I've got the appropriate relationship, sits bone to heel. And like I'm saying, you can do it this way, it just takes a little more oomph. It's a lot of information. And you know, it also is a good idea, at some point I'll do a video where I draw those vectors on a whiteboard. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.